Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be recapping a league race that I'm currently, or not currently, a league race I just ran tonight. It's my second one I've ever done in the NR2003 program, and I'm very happy with how everything turned out. All things considered, it was a, albeit clusterfuck of a race, admittedly. I mean, in terms of logistics, but when the racing was going on, it was pretty good. So I'll just hop right into it. Oh, I should explain, actually, for starters. This is the second half of the race, and the setups got completely changed. So we're all running completely blind right now, and I'm starting at 9th after a few cautions. So it's the second half, or it is the later half of the second half of the race, so the last quarter basically. Immediately, all I can really say is that having to work my way up back to the front after a bad start from everybody, and me falling back a couple of positions. And first thing I noticed as I'm racing through here is I'm quite a bit faster. I adapted way easier to this new setup than a lot of other people did at first, but I didn't really capitalize on it as I should have. As you'll see, I'm backing off, and in order to not hit anybody. And honestly, I should have just kind of sent it in instead of waiting around, fiddling my thumbs. But nevertheless, here I am, just kind of waiting behind, waiting for something to happen, waiting for somebody to slip up. And it's starting to get there. I mean, right here you see he starts diving in, he got loose, hits the wall, and that's when I think, yeah, that's when I go for the dive in. Starting my first capitalization on these moments. And actually, when we come into the turn 3 and turn 4, you'll see that the white car collects the black one. So in that lap alone, I finally gained 3 positions. Fast forwarding a little bit, you're gonna see I start to do something a little bit different with the gears. If you look at the top, I'm switching from the 4th to the 3rd and back to the 4th when I start up again. And that's actually when I end up breaking the 4th gear. I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but when experimenting and trying to mess around, trying to improve my lap times through shifting in the turns, I ended up breaking my 4th, or my last gear in the car, which is the gear I need to actually go as fast as I possibly can. You're going to see right here, my engine is significantly more high-pitched. Anyways, fast forwarding, I'm trying to catch up to everybody, and you'll notice that I'm actually gaining on them, even with only having those 3 gears. Not exactly sure how I'm able to do that. I'm losing quite a bit of time on the straights, as you see right here, because I just don't have the speed. I can't reach the speed, but I guess through consistency, I'm able to keep up. You'll see the cars ahead are actually starting to beat and bang against each other. But yeah, I just kind of have to sift through it for the next 13 laps with this. And luckily, even though I had to drop down to 10th place after all of that, I'm able to climb up, as you'll see later on. It's not exactly the end for me. Here I am gaining a little bit more each lap, just a tiny bit more on both the 2 cars ahead of me. The 2 ahead of those are actually pulling away a bit, of course. Here's where those 2 cars actually wreck, actually. So there I've gained 2 positions again, back in 8th place after dropping from 6th to 10th, and back to 8th again. Coming in, closing in just a little bit more once again on these 2 guys ahead of me. I think this is where one of them makes a mistake. Yeah, one of them slips up a little bit, has to brake, overcorrect. Hits me a little bit, but it doesn't really affect me. So I'm able to gain another position. I'm now in 7th. Still tracking down the black car, which I Oh wait, no, this is where yellow comes out for that wreck. Yeah, caution comes out, and here's the restart a few laps later. And the black car goes on my inside. That is a completely illegal move, passing on the inside before the line, but I can't really do anything about it. The white car makes a dive bomb, which is admittedly, they're bullying me around at this point, but they know I'm missing a gear. This is where they wreck immediately into the start. I'm able to completely avoid all of that and race this guy. Doesn't work out. I think I nailed about 4 positions right there. I'm now in the top 5 by the end of that restart and running yellow again. And here's the next restart, and I think there's about 6 laps left at the end of this. I accidentally squeezed the white car in, but that's his fault for shooting it up the outside like that. I'm not sure how that dude gets bumped. It's probably just a netcode issue. I mean, I tapped him a little bit, but on his end, he felt it a lot more than what I originally hit him with. You're gonna notice I'm actually keeping with these guys. These are the top 3 guys up here. I'm racing to get my top 3, and yes, there's 3 laps left at this point. And I find myself going from 10th to 4th place in just a matter of around 10 laps. And as you see, I'm just hanging on right there. You'll hear that I'm pushing the car more. I don't have to protect that 3rd gear as much anymore. I can use it up a little bit. Hopefully, don't have to destroy that one too. But as the laps close, I get a little bit more bold, of course, and start pushing the car to its limits. We're coming with 2 laps to go right here. And I know I need to make a move if I want to get that top 3. So you see I start sending it a little bit more, and a little bit more, and I'm catching right here. Of course, though, I do not have that exit speed because I'm missing my 4th gear, and so I just have to make do. And this is where the white car makes the entrance, again, the one that's been a little bit too aggressive. It's very evident that I'm going to have to defend hard and also send it in hard as well to catch up to this green car and hopefully make the pass. We're on the final lap right now. We only have 1 more turn left for the end of the race, and this is where things get a little bit out of hand. He sends a full send. I'm able to save it. I dive down. Green car spins out, gets loose. I end up knocking them out of the way and solidified it with a 4th place finish, fortunately. Could have done a little bit better, but I'm happy with that 4th place, given I'd lost my most important gear. But yeah, that was the important part of the race, the part that mattered most, and I was very happy with this being my 2nd start ever with this this program as a sim racer. Anyways, see you guys.